into Mr. Čajkovski's Yugoslavian. That, of course, might be a difficulty with this rest of the world side, because they do speak about 4 or 5 different languages, and I believe they have got them all covered by passing messages from A to B who can speak language C and so on, and in the end we might get the whole thing settled out and the captain will be able to pass his instructions along. I believe I was saying that Čajkovski was the captain. Of course, it's Ocwirk who is the captain of the world side. And Ocwirk won the toss, so England kick off. And there the 3 inside forwards. Quixall nearest to us, licking his fingers. Nat Lofthouse just looking straight at the cameras, and Stan Mortensen. Matthews there trotting in, thinking, let me get into the game straight away. And there we go. And this could be dangerous, first with Mullen racing onto that ball, but there was the German centre-half, Posipal, who came across very, very quickly to ward off any danger. Posipal is being played because he is a stopper. He is the English style of centre-half back. Whereas Ocwirk, who was thought to be centre-half, he is the attacking kind. And now here's Matthews, and listen to the cheer as Matthews gets it. Mortensen. And offside, up goes the linesman's flag. I thought there that little Albert Quixall might have tried a shot himself, but he tried to lob it forward for Mortensen, and Mortensen was offside. Zeman, the Austrian goalkeeper who gave a wonderful exhibition here 2 years ago. Throw into the world. Čajkovski taking it. Now, can we see one of the characteristic bursts of Stan Mortensen? Nothing like his usual speed in that one. As Matthews now playing, well, goodness only knows where, but he's in the inside left position at the moment. Notice that cap of Zeman's. Next time we have a look at him, it's a real Barrow Boys cap. It's Matthews inside left. Derek Upton, the only new cap on the field at the Charlton Athletic centre halfback. Beautiful frothy football that these boys play, just tapping it from one to the other. Derek Upton again. Well, that's the best pass that Matthews has had all afternoon. From Posipal, the centre half. There's Mortensen. Lofthouse allowed that ball to go to Mortensen, knowing Lofthouse and seeing the way he scored those 2 goals at Cardiff a fortnight ago when we beat Wales. I think he'd have been better having a header himself. That's just where he likes them. And a goal kick. Lovely covering by Bill Eckersley there. Gilbert Merrick, taking this goal kick, now had a wonderful game for England against Wales at Cardiff a fortnight ago, 10 days ago. Kubala of Spain, the inside right. And Mr. Kubala probably won't understand that, but that was a clear case of obstruction, and the Continentals aren't very keen on this obstruction law. They like to hold off the man from the ball, but of course we don't allow it in our football unless they are actually playing it. Bill Eckersley with the free kick. Out to Sebek. He's a student in Yugoslavia, just like his inside partner. Now to Hanappi of Austria, who is really a wing half-back. I don't know how he views this prospect of playing against Matthews. This Gunnar Nordahl, the centre forward. Quixall running up position for that through ball, which he's not going to get. A lovely ball now, if he can reach it. He must do, Fuchs, it's a penalty. Must be a penalty. Must be a penalty. Bill Eckersley brought down the inside left, Fuchs, and therefore it's a penalty to the rest of the world after 5 minutes play with the score 0-0, and it looks like the inside right Kubala of Spain is going to take it. Well, all you've got to do is just stroll out with them and tap them. That is just the way to take penalties. 1-0 then, after 5 minutes for the world. Kubala of Spain, a penalty after the inside left, brought down by Eckersley. 5 minutes gone then, England 1 goal down. Gunnar Nordahl, the centre forward of Sweden, 2 years ago regarded as the greatest in Europe. There's Fuchs, who got a penalty kick. Very clever player, Yugoslavian, like his outside left partner, a student. And a lovely ball from Lofthouse to Mortensen. It must be a goal. And there it is. Mortensen for England. So after 7 minutes, England won. The rest of the world won. Glorious goal. Well, someone said we were bound to see a lot of goals. Then it looks like it's 7 minutes, 2 goals, 1 to each side. And the throw in now to England. Jimmy Dickinson, the Portsmouth left half. Another throw in to England. Mullen getting himself tied up there, I think. What a great footballer that man Matthews is. Right on the right wing, he sees a chance from a throw-in, so he runs right across the field. Čajkovski, the right half, the world. Sebek, Yugoslavia. Matthews challenging him. Lofthouse on the right wing. Lovely ball to the baby of the game, Albert Quixall, the bikini boy they call him because of those short shorts. Almost like a long shirt than short shorts, I should think. Great footballer in the making. Zeman has lost that cap of his. I asked you to note. I think he's attached it to the back of the goal net. There it is. Probably thought if he's going to get challenged so much, he better not wear a cap against these England forwards. No shuffling stand, they call him slow, but he always gets them. Away by the centre half, Posipal. Very dangerous of Zeman there, who's put his cap on again. I see. Very dangerous of him to stand appealing instead of going for the ball, because Mr. Griffiths might have ruled that it hadn't been out of play. Skubala. Beautiful passes of the ball, these Continentals. That's 10 minutes gone. England won, the world won. There's Matthews now right half for England. 39 years of age and still a great player. What a pass! And there's Ocwirk, sometimes called Clockwork, because he never stops going for this Austrian side that he usually plays for. Now, ball to Mortensen, it must be a goal. Ocwirk again for the world. I wouldn't like to see Mr. Kubala bend in those pants. I've never seen anything so short of any football player. Trying to England, Billy Wright there. Quixall. Lovely pass by Lofthouse to Quixall there. Here's Boniperti of Italy. Tremendous body work there by Kubala. I'd never seen anything quite like it. Unfortunately, his wing partner was offside, but the crowd are hooting now because Matthews came over to this side of the field. He was running back and running step with him with their number 3, Hanappi, who just won't leave Matthews alone at all. Can't say that I blame him either. Throw into the world as the inside left. Vukas taking it. Ocwirk. Stay back and back to Vukas. Ball by Bill Eckersley, straight to Čajkovski. See how Mullen is for speed. Lovely ball by Gunnar Nordahl. Here's Zebeck. And a glorious pass to the outside right. It's a goal. And after 14 minutes, England won the World 2. And that goal scored by Boniperti of Italy, who took up position beautifully in the centre forward position. And a great pass it was too by Sebek, pulling the ball back. Notice he beat Alf Ramsey easily for speed. That's what we were all afraid of, that Alf was slowed up considerably this last season. 2-1 then, England down. And now Matthews through on his own. Lofthouse hanging back for the pass. A corner kick. Surprised that Hanappi isn't standing with Matthews as he takes the corner kick. And header from Mortensen. Ocwirk. Wilkas, but look at the beautiful ball play of these lads. Considering that they've never played together as a team, they're showing remarkable understanding. Quixall has gone onto the left wing. There he is. I suppose that's a spare cap for Mr. Zeman that's hanging on the back of the net. It's the only thing I can think it is, unless it's a good luck charm. Very weak goal kick by Zeman. I think continental goalkeepers are not supposed to be big kickers of the ball. Now here's Gunnar Nordahl. Left wing pair of interchange positions, that's Vukas. And Kubala there with that body shimmy again. Throw in to England, Jimmy Dickinson. "18 minutes gone, England 1, the rest of the world 2. Kubala from a penalty and Boniperti scored for the rest of the world. Mortensen for England. The continental goalkeepers don't like this English habit of challenging them, because back home they're allowed to do whatever they like as soon as they get the ball. Nobody goes near them. It's Billy Wright, the England captain. Matthews moving inside very craftily there for that pass. Quixall. Zeman seems to kick it with his toe. A wretched kick, really. He only gets halfway inside his own half with it. A through ball to Mortensen. And away goes that cap again. Now here's Čajkovski going through with it. Kubala. And the outside left running right into the middle. Now he's changed his mind. Oh, somebody shoot. And it was Mr. Vukas who did what I asked. And Boniperti racing with Eckersley for it. Perfect understanding between Ramsey and Eckersley, otherwise Eckersley would never have risked that clearance like that. Goodness gracious me. Now, I can hardly imagine that an England side is allowing opposition to do that. I mean, passing the ball back into their own penalty area and no English player there to challenge. "21 minutes gone. England 1, the rest of the world 2. And just at the moment, England have fallen into the Ninian Park blues. Čajkovski, Yugoslav international. The man with the lovely shimmy there, Kubala, who's now in the left half position, which shows you how these inside men are coming back to help their defence whenever they need to. Glorious understanding between them. See, there's Nordahl there just picking the ball up. And it is a free kick. But I don't think it's quite the way that they expected it. Now I can't quite work out what on earth is going on. I thought it was a free kick for the world, and Mr. Griffith seemed to walk towards the centre as if he'd given it for England, but now he's changed his mind, it appears. Or rather, we now realise what he's doing. It's Kubala, the inside right, taking the free kick for the world. Merrick, one of the few footballers with a moustache. Boniperti, the outside right. If that ball had got through, Boniperti was set for his second goal, his side's third. Well, this world side looks as if it's played together every week, whereas they just had a couple of trial games over in Holland. And in fact, some of the team didn't arrive in this country until yesterday. Throw into England. Dickinson. Wretched pass. I like to see the way as Austrian goalkeeper Zeman is stopping the ball going dead. Usually in English football, as you know, they allow the ball to go dead and we have a goal kick. These lads keep the game going. Now Gunnar Nordahl, looking rather disgusted that nobody was there to snap up his pass. Lovely ball to Mortensen. Well, that was the queerest save I've seen at Wembley, but I suppose it counts like any other, and I'm glad we've got a corner now because it means Matthew's going to have a kick. For some reason or other, we've starved him for about the last 10 minutes. Now, what can the wizard of the dribble do this time? Oh dear. Posipal, the centre half, keeping a very tight hold on Lofthouse, not giving Lofthouse any room at all. That was Ufton's bad pass. Sebeck now on the left wing. He's a very clever player. What a beautiful pass. Not so good in the air, obviously, these Continentals. Otherwise, I feel that would have been in the back of the net. Throw in to the world, going to be taken by the outside right Boniperti of Italy. Now that's the way, if England will play that way, going for the ball, getting to it first time instead of waiting for it to come, they'll do a lot better than they are doing at the moment. Throw in to England. And now here's Lofthouse with a great chance. This is the sort of chance he likes. I'm surprised he didn't shoot then. Well, there's a lesson to all young goalkeepers. Just do the job without trying to be spectacular. Mr. Zeman tried to be spectacular, just palming the ball very weakly away, and Mortensen was there with a header which almost meant a goal. Dickinson. Oh dear, 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 dear. Now here they come, the inside left Vukas. To Kabala. He's going to shoot. And good job, we had a couple of English bread baskets there. Now Bill Eckersley, the left back. Now, for goodness sake, somebody challenge that goalkeeper. He's being allowed to do all his funny little tricks and nobody's going anywhere near him. A lovely ball to Vukas, the inside left. Nordahl. "27 minutes gone now then, and England 1, the rest of the world 2. And for new viewers, those who've just switched on their sets, Kubala, the inside right, Spain, scored for the rest of the world in the 5th minute from a penalty kick. And then 2 minutes later, Lofthouse, a beautiful ball to Mortensen, and that made it 1-1. And I believe the injured player is, it must be Alf Ramsey, the right back. Yes, Alf Ramsey got a kick there on the leg. Yes, it is Alf Ramsey. As Nordahl shot, he got a kick on the leg. And then Boniperti put the world ahead in the 14th minute when he shot into the net from a pass by the outside left Sebeck. Alf Ramsey's all right again, so off we go with Gilbert Merrick and his goal kick. Merrick not had a direct shot to save yet, except of course the 2 goals. Now what about a bit of Mortensen speed? Well, Mr. Griffiths is the referee. Now there's Matthews trying to get into the game. He had a very poor service so far, so he's going to look for the ball himself. Well, I think England have a chance now if Mr. Zeman is going to palm the ball weakly away like that from centres. That's the 3rd time he's done it. Now Billy Wright with the throw in. It could be a long one. Yes, do you notice how Lofthouse went in to challenge him then? I think Lofthouse has spotted the weakness, so every time there's a centre, Lofthouse is going to be there almost standing on his toes. So Mr. Zeman, he wants to tap into this fullback there, just on your picture, because he's got a very weak goal kick himself, but I think the England players are all out to stop that now. Hanappi, usually a wing half, playing at full-back against Matthews. And good gracious, Matthews heading the ball and winning a free kick by doing so. Lofthouse and Mullen in the centre. It's rather difficult to pick the players out on the far side of the ground now. It is getting very, very misty indeed, but still a lovely ball now for Vukas. I don't think there's any danger of the game not finishing, but it's just getting rather murky as we look at them. Here's Kubala again. Kubala playing a very fine game indeed. Throw in to the world. Boniperti, the right winger, taking it. Right winger taking a lot of throw in. That was the left fullback, Hanappi of Austria. And he came over there. You might wonder why he was over there. Well, probably you spotted the great Mr. Football near him. He's following Matthews wherever he goes, and Matthews came across, so Hanappi came with him. Is Matthews just trotting after Boniperti there? Free kick for a foul on Matthews by the inside right Kubala. 31 minutes gone. England 1, the rest of the world 2. Bill Eckersley going to take the free kick. Alf Ramsey well up in the attack there. My goodness, Mortensen headed it, the finest defensive header I've ever seen there. A complete open goal. Dear, dear, dear. I don't know what Mortensen was thinking of there. It's not as if he doesn't know the Matthews play, the Matthews centres. After all, they played together for a long, long time for Blackpool. Although, mind you, Mortensen is playing centre forward for Blackpool. It's 2 years since he played inside right, if we forget Saturday's episode when his club put him there after he'd been selected for this game. Now here come the rest of the world again. Gunnar Nordahl of Sweden. What understanding, backheeling the ball in face of all this England defence. And England was supposed to be the team that had the advantage of teamwork. Well, nobody appears to be challenging them at all. Lovely player, that Kubala. Goal kick. You notice Hanappi and Matthews and his faithful shadow, we can call them now, having a tussle for the ball in the England penalty area. I think certainly the selection of Matthews has worried the continental players, because Matthews is a great favourite and they know how good he is over there. It's Kubala, recognised by his short pants. There's the score. England 1, the rest of the world 2 after 35 minutes. England 1, rest of the world 2. 10 minutes to go before half time. And just wide open spaces over to our left. The England forward line completely disjointed. Matthews going in to tackle the outside left now. Derek Ufton, the only new cap on the England team, plays for Charlton. Quixall moving forward with that ball, keeping him back quickly. Now Matthews was the only England player to be taking any notice that Zeman and his fullbacks were going to do that little from me to you effort for the goal kick. Much quicker on the ball, these Continentals. 2 men on Matthews, see. Throw into England. Well, I'll admit it, he completely foxed me that time. I was just going to say, I wonder who'll head home this Matthews centre. How on earth he does it, I just don't know. Challenge him, Lofthouse, that's it. England taking this game far too leisurely. Now here's the outside left, Seebeck. Moved over to the right wing. Usually very weak shots from this continental forward line. That one, as you'll notice, Merrick almost made no effort at all. Now Alf Ramsey has about 20 yards to play with, all on his own. The familiar shuffling Stan. Hanappi probably glad to be relieved of Matthews for half a minute or so. And now Boniperti must score. There it is. So after 37 minutes, England 1, the rest of the world 3. And Herbert Chapman always used to say that you want to trace a goal back to where it started from, and if you can remember, Quixall fiddling about with the ball on the edge of the penalty area, losing it, and away come the world side, and Boniperti gets his second goal. 3-1 then, after 37 minutes for the rest of the world in this 90th birthday in representative game here at Wembley Stadium. And it's noticeable that every time that England have really gone for it with any determination, they've got it. But very rarely have they done that. Always to a man, hardly a ball wasted by these lads in the blue shirts. Quixall, he's the man that's supposed to be doing the skimming for this England forward line. Ocwirk coming across there to cover up. Man of tremendous energy is Ocwirk. And somebody is injured, but the game's going on. I don't think it's Billy Wright who's injured. Yes, Lofthouse challenging all the time. There it is, Billy Wright. He's just got an ankle, I think. So, and if there is anything terribly serious along, which I don't think there is, we have 4 minutes in which we can substitute a player up to the 44th minute. And of course, if Billy Wright was injured, then Ray Barlow of West Bromwich Albion would come on as substitute. But I don't think there's anything serious. Nothing but a bit of cold sponge. That's all that's necessary, and he's all right again. We hope he is. He didn't seem too certain then. Yes, it's all right, so we can go back to this corner. Going to be taken by Mullen, the England outside left. He's going to make it an outswinger, that is, take it with his left foot, with the rest of the world leading 3-1. Tremendous defence these boys have. All the inside men went back to help them. And yet they're all up now in position for the attack. Yes, obstruction. So free kick against Gunnar Nordahl of Sweden. England get the free kick and Alf Ramsey will take it. 3 or 4 minutes to go before half-time. The rest of the world leading by 3-1. See, the rest of the world were there before us. The crowd just howling at the England forwards to get into this defence, especially the goalkeeper. Kubala winning for speed. Now, but Kubala also used his elbow, says Mr. Griffiths, so it's a free kick to England. Oh dear me. Well, it's a shame to take the money, because I just don't know what Zeman was thinking of when he went so weakly at that ball. True, it was a bad pass back to his goalkeeper, but no, dear me, I suspect something here. I suspect something. I think they're going to change the goalkeeper. That somebody is changing behind the line, and I think that they're going to take Zeman off. Well, that is again the rules. Anyway, it's 3-2 for the rest of the world now. Oh, we must watch this very closely, because I should imagine this Johnny will just slip on when nobody's looking, and we'll find Mr. Zeman will be sitting quietly. There he is. There's the reserve goalkeeper with some officials. Yes, they have. Mr. Griffiths has spotted it. He's stopping it. He's stopping it. Yes, he's running up. I don't think he'll allow it. It's supposed to be the goalkeeper must be injured. All the press boys are there. He's sending Zeman back. He's claiming he's injured, but Mr. Griffiths will not allow it. The reserve goalkeeper is Bjera of Yugoslavia. Now this is wonderful. And great cheers from the crowd. Well, one must admire Mr. Griffiths for that, because this substitution can lead to an awful lot of abuse. And looks of dreadful disgust behind the Rest of the World goal at this one. Well, I thought I'd seen everything when I saw the Olympic final, and the referee had to turn a player around to read his number when he wanted to take his name, but I think that little pantomime was the best of the lot. There's Matthew, beautiful football. Well, we're just playing the extra time now, as you say, about another minute. And it's 3-2 for the Rest of the World. And I wonder which goalkeeper will run on in the second half. The linesman, as you can see, says a goal kick, and it is the end of the first half. And there is the captain of the Rest of the World appealing to Mr. Griffiths, but rules are rules, and the rules definitely state that one player up to the 44th minute can be substituted and the goalkeeper at any time, but it must be injuries. And for those of you who just joined us, let me tell you that the score at half-time in this 90th anniversary game between England and the Rest of the World is England 2, scored by Mortensen and Mullen. The Rest of the World 3, scored by Boniperti, who scored 2, and Kubala, who scored 1. And the Rest of the World side, who tried to change their goalkeeper just before half-time, Mr. Griffiths wouldn't allow them. They have now changed their goalkeeper, and instead of Zeman of Austria, we have Viera of Yugoslavia. That makes 4 Yugoslavs in the team. 3-2 then for the Rest of the World, who are in the white shorts. Quixall jumping the gun. As Mr. Griffiths right down. And as usual, the crowd hooting with laughter. I don't think it's very funny, but well, we've seen everything. We've seen attempts to substitute goalkeeper, and now we're going to have a substitute referee. There's nothing in the rules about when you can substitute referees, but I think this is a clear case for one now. Yes. And there he is on his feet again, Mr. Griffiths of Newport, one of the greatest referees in the world. I don't know which kick did the damage. First he stopped the ball on his side, and then he...
For this half is Viera of Yugoslavia.
And you probably heard that announcement which caused the booing that the goalkeeper has been changed. Viera of Yugoslavia substituting for Zeman. But I think the kick that really did the damage to Mr. Griffiths was the one that hit him right on the side of the head. It was a real nasty one from Čajkovski, who's shaking hands with him now, the right half-back. I suppose the only thing we can give is a bounce up now. Matthews not had a decent pass really all through this game. Got a no down on his own with his outside left running beautifully into position. That's Sebek, Yugoslavia, one of the 4 Yugoslavs now on the field. Just a little too much fiddle with the team. There's Hanappi who'd come up with Matthews. Left back. Kubala, a very clever player, very fine player indeed, but not much of a shot. Albert Quixall. That is just about the same sort of service Matthews has been getting all along. Mullen. It's a goal. That is another goal to Mullen. So after 48 minutes, England 3, the rest of the world 3. And again, a wretched goalkeeping out. I don't know whether we're going to substitute the goalkeeper again, but it was just a tentative leg flung out instead of going down for the ball. Now, what about us? Mortensen racing through. A great chance for Lofthouse. Lofthouse, unfortunately, not been able to do anything right at all this afternoon. Here he comes again, the man who made that equalizing goal. Wonderful footballer. Kubala of Spain, inside right. Jimmy Dickinson it is over on the far side, in case you can't recognize him because of this mist that is hanging around Wembley Stadium. I'm afraid we can't expect this mist to clear because it's absolutely still here, not a breath of wind at all. I think somebody has told these England players to give Matthews the ball. Don't starve him out of the game as they did in the first half. And Matthews is already willing and able to turn on a tremendous show for us. Now here's Gunnar Nordahl of Sweden. Lovely understanding, these forwards. Throw in to the world. Boniperti, the outside right, taking it. He's scorer of 2 goals. Čajkovski just a little too slow. Throw in to the world. And it's Navarro taking it. I don't think the wing halves have taken a throw in at all yet this game. That's the world wing halves, of course. Quixall has a chance. There's the inside right. Notice how well he's come back to help his defence. The inside right, Kubala of Spain. Throw in to England. Really right there. Boniperti, the outside right, loves to dart down the middle. He's done it once or twice. He scored 2 goals by doing it as well. Now Mortensen has a lovely chance. They're coming over to cover Lofthouse, but Morty's going to score himself. No goal. So 53 minutes gone. England 3, the rest of the world 3. And it looks now as if England are getting stuck in a bit, which is what they needed to do in the first half. They're fighting for the ball and getting it. Quixall, the bikini boy with those very, very short shorts. These continental goalkeepers don't like forwards coming in to attack them, coming in to challenge them. Hanappi, of course, was over there because Matthews was. Notice Matthews just gone out of the picture now. Now Nordahl. Focus. Kubala. And I bet Ufton felt that. Bill Eckersley coming away with that ball. It's all very beautiful, this continental football, but for my money there's just a lack of sting when they get there the goal. It's all right, this frothy sort of stuff, just tipping it from one to the other. It's a bit like a cream meringue though. It's likely to come apart in your hands if anybody starts any real tough tackling. Now we're really getting the ball to Matthews. Poor old Mr. Hanappi doesn't know what day it is now. And now it's a great chance for Gunnar Nordahl. I think the Nordahl of, say, 3 years ago might have burst through then and shot on his own. He'd have gone through to score himself, but he's probably just lacking that extra inch of speed that he needs now, and that's probably why he pushed the ball back to Kubala. Matthews there seems to be rubbing his leg. I hope nothing's wrong with him. Lovely combined football of this forward line. There's Boniperti, the outside right here, right on the left wing, winning a corner kick off Alf Ramsey. They interchange positions very, very cleverly indeed, which is remarkable for what is, after all, only a set of 11 players. That there isn't such a team as the rest of the world. They've just had these 2 trial matches. As I said in the first half, some of them didn't arrive in England until yesterday, so they've had no chance of playing together as a team. In view of that, their understanding is remarkable. Now Zebeck with the corner kick. But 12-13 minutes, the second half gone. England 3, rest of the world 3, after England have been 3-1 down. Derek Ufton, the only new cap on the field. Charlton Athletic centre half-back. His injured shoulder standing up to it very, very well indeed as well. Jimmy Dickinson with the throw-in for England. Now can Lofthouse reach it? I think Vera is much faster than the first half goalkeeper Zeman in coming out. Now here's a great chance for Nordal, but that was a bad pass by the outside left. Ocwirk plays everywhere, the left half of this world side, covering up beautifully when his fullback is beaten. Notice Merrick is wearing gloves, so the ball must be slippery. There's the moisture on this beautiful green turf probably made it extremely slippery. Mortensen dashing off down the middle. Boniperti in the middle there to Nordal. They can certainly move the ball from defence to attack by this crisp, swift, short passing, these Continentals. Extremely good at it. It's refreshing to watch a football team that doesn't believe in booting the ball. We haven't seen any ballooning and booting from the fullbacks to a point yards ahead of the forwards. It's working the ball all the time. I'm sure Lofthouse is glad he doesn't have to meet Posipal as centre half every week. Played him extremely well. That's too far for anybody, even for Kubala, who raced after it. The crowd are loving this duel between Matthews and Hanappi. And it's it will be an indirect free kick for obstruction. Indirect free kick for obstruction, which is a different thing from a foul. Actually, so a goal cannot be scored direct from this. But I was certain that one had gone into the net off Jimmy Mullen. Still, there we are. I've seen the crowd are loving this duel between Hanappi, who really is a wing half, and Matthews. And I think Hanappi is doing extremely well. It's any consolation for him to know that many fullbacks have done a lot worse. Boniperti racing down that middle. Can you see him there again? Mortensen chance. Now Quixall shoot. It's an amazing thing about Quixall. Since he's become professional, he's scored hardly any goals at all. And yet, I believe when he was a schoolboy and a junior, he had a tremendous shot. Corner kick. About 27 minutes to go now, and England 3, rest of the world 3. Now Mullen with the corner kick. Lofthouse. What a tremendous leap of Lofthouse's, but what a tremendous leap of Vieira, which will probably give you a clue as to what he used to be. He's now a civil servant, but Vieira used to be a ballet dancer. He can kick a football a jolly sight better than Zeman can too. There's the outside left Zeybek, the inside right position. Tremendous changing of positions. Kubala, it's a lovely goal! Now that wasn't a hard shot, but did you notice the way he placed it? And those of you who are watching the first half will have recognized how similar that was to his penalty kick. Not just brute force, but just placing the ball, going away from the goalkeeper, and Merrick never had a chance. So that after 63 minutes, which is, 27 minutes to go, England 3, rest of the world 4. Jimmy Mullen coming away for England. And that turf must be very greasy with Mortensen and Lofthouse slipping like that. I don't think that these Continentals have put a ball wrong all afternoon. It's always going to one of their own men. Remarkable display of fine studied football. Quixall to Mullen. And a good old-fashioned English shoulder charge from Lofthouse, which does upset these Continentals because they don't allow it on the continent. Throw in to England. Matthews going to take it, no doubt, yes. Now Ramsey coming up in the attack. Kubala to Zeybek. A lovely body swerve that is of Kubala's. That was truly lovely football. Now, a corner kick going to be taken by Boniperti. Čajkovski trying a shot. And Ufton gives away a corner. 23 minutes to go. England 3, rest of the world 4. Posipal can beat Lofthouse's speed with that tremendous stride of his. Matthews and Čajkovski, that wonderful save coming across like that to give away a corner. There's Mr. Football himself. What a great player he is. And flying header from Mortensen. It's usually Lofthouse's job, but now we've got two in this forward line who can do it. Thrown to England. Yes, a foul by Boniperti on Bill Eckersley. Boniperti will get a big applause for this. Bill Eckersley with the free kick. You notice how these Continentals can stop a full bloody drive with their head and they never seem to go down. Oh, what a way to ruin a lovely overhead kick like that, Bill Eckersley. 20 minutes to go, England 3, rest of the world 4. His young boy Quixall giving it to Matthews, the man who was playing for England when Quixall was only 1 year old. Outubro of Yugoslavia, student in Belgrade, tremendous speed. And to Nordahl. Ocwirk. Getting rather dull and dreary here at Wembley now. The weather, not the football of course, but with the fog around, no wind, it's just hanging down over Wembley Stadium, making it very murky indeed. And another free kick for obstruction. So you must only charge a player if he or you are playing the ball. Matthews pushing the ball forward like that to run onto it isn't playing the ball. And therefore you can't charge him and you can't step in front of him to impede his progress. But of course from this free kick nobody can score. It must touch another player. Ocwirk to Zebeck. Nobody on him at all. The very first gentleman too. Nordahl of Sweden. Boniperti. Čajkovski. See Matthews with his faithful shadow Hanappi there, right over on the far side. And as Matthews runs back, Hanappi runs back. There they are together. If ever a man has done his job faithfully, Hanappi has. Shadow Matthews, wherever he goes, he was told, and by goodness, he's done it. In fact, I wouldn't mind finding out which dressing room they use. He probably wanted to change in the same one as Matthews. Throw into the rest of the world. There's the right half, Čajkovski, civil servant from Yugoslavia. Not moving it up quick enough. Intercepted by Navarro, Spain. Oh, Nordahl over on the right wing on his own. Look at him there. Lucas dribbles the ball forward. Lovely understanding. Back to Boniperti. Thought he was going to hit it for the second time in this game then. Well, England now have only 15 minutes and they're in trouble as they're down 4-3. And the free kick to the rest of the world as Alf Ramsey brings down Bukas, the Yugoslav student. A very fine inside left too. I think it's Mr. Ocwirk who's going to take the kick, although Mr. Zeman is asking for the ball. Yes, there's Ocwirk. Gracious, there's Matthews. Where's his shadow? He's not with him this time. Well, how Alf Ramsey can stand on his feet, I'm sure he's only going to find a goalpost to lean against it. No? Well, that was really travelling. My goodness. And it's Ocwirk who is going to take this corner kick. Not the outside left. Ocwirk, the left half back, he's going to make it an end swinger. Bad throw by Merrick, straight to Bukas. Kubala. Well, we've 40 minutes in which to pull this game out of the fire, and remember, England have never in the history of football been beaten at home by any continental side, whether it's been a representative side such as this one is or a visiting country. We've never been beaten at home, and we've 14 minutes to go and we're down 4-3. And the world side not looking as if it's going to give anything away. Billy Wright now with this throw in. A chance for Mortensen. Mr. Bera, Yugoslavia. Very, very safe in goal, though I don't like the way he drops that ball. Might be dangerous if someone's standing right on his toes. Now Gunnar Nordahl of Sweden. Out to Zeman, and Boniperti is right in the middle for it. It's delightful to watch them, the way they just tap this from man to man. Mullen with that right sleeve. Oh, good gracious me. Yes, a free kick. He handled that ball. I thought he was going to pick it up and run and touch down behind the line. It must be extremely slippy on that turf. It must be damp, slippery. Gunnar Nordahl. Boniperti, the outside right. That is the outside left, Zebeck, on the far side of the field. Bewildering, this interchanging. It's remarkable how they can follow it when they don't play together as a team. I don't know whether these humbug stocking tops have anything to do with it, but Mr. Ocwirk who brought Matthews down, so free kick to England. Alf Ramsey to Dickinson. Lofthouse calling for it, but it doesn't get there. Now Zebeck racing for goal. There's Ufton with him. Boniperti to Nordahl, and he's offside. And Ufton is hurt. Ufton has gone down. I'm stopping that ball in his breadbasket. That's the second time he's done it. It's Derek Ufton, the Charlton Athletic centre halfback, who's played extremely well in his first international. This must have been a great test for him. And he's been playing all the season under the handicap of having a rather bad shoulder. He's always having trouble with it, but he's surmounting that handicap, and he's played a great part in this wonderful run of Charlton Athletic. And besides that, he also has what I should call the unenviable job of being the reserve wicket-keeper for Kent, reserved to Godfrey Evans. Well, 10 minutes to go, and the score, England 3, the rest of the world 4. Mullen having got 2 for England and Mortensen 1, and for the rest of the world, Boniperti 2 and Kubala 2, one of them a penalty. A penalty given when Bukas, the inside left, was straight through, obviously going to score a goal, and Bill Eckersley brought him down. Right, well, bit of those dreadful ammonia-smelling salts, almost knocking his head off, and Derek Ufton is quite all right again. So the free kick, which was given, you may remember, for offside. Offside against Gunnar Nordahl. Oh, bad mistake by the right back, Navarro of Spain, letting Mullen through like that. Quixall being challenged by the World inside left. Now that's a wonderful sign to see an inside left so quick to come back and hope his defence went in trouble. Boniperti there, away on the far right wing, out into the gloom. One of the few bad passes we've seen from this World side. Crowd wanting to see that ball go down the middle, not just to Matthews. Matthews. What a great save! And Mr. Griffiths is going to see the linesman, but I'm sure the linesman has signalled a corner kick. Now he's shaking his head, very definitely, no goal. So a corner kick it is. Well, the crowd might be booing, but I don't think any sportsman could say that a goalkeeper deserved to lose a goal after a simply fantastic save, such as Vieira made from Mullen then. How on earth he got to it? Well, I don't think anybody ever will know. So Mullen with a corner kick, an out swinger. Zebeck. Boniperti, the outside right, now playing inside left. Gone outside left now. And there he is, chasing onto that ball. And a corner kick, I think. No, Mr. Griffiths given a goal kick. And Just near our commentary position, they shouted, come on England, put a jerk in it. Well, they've got 7 minutes to put a jerk in it, and the score, England 3, rest of the world 4. Strange thing from continental goalkeeper, getting a kick like that right into the England half. We didn't see that in the first half. Jukas of Yugoslavia. Escubala, the man with the short pants, a lovely pass. Matthews in his shadow. I don't think Matthews has ever been so well marked, so closely marked by a fullback as he has been by Hanappi. Every world attack starts with just one man getting it, a short tip tap to somebody else. Now off we go. Gunnar Nordahl to Vukas. Back to Nordahl, and it's a goal. He's offside. He's offside. Five minutes to go, England 3, rest of the world 4. Somehow or other, I don't think this England forward line has got the bite of the drive to pull this game out of the fire. Only last May Matthews played for a team here that was 2 goals down 3 minutes from the end, and he pulled it out for them and won it them. So whether he'll do it again today, well, we'll have to wait and see. But look at this lovely football. Here's Zeman. Zeman telling Mr. Kubala exactly what he should have done. To Mullen. There's Lofthouse. Didn't quite get to it. Yes, Lofthouse wasn't outside the penalty area. That's why the whistle has gone again. All opposing players must be outside the penalty area when a goal kick is taken. And of course the ball isn't in play until it reaches the edge of the penalty area and passes outside the area. There's Quixall, young Quixall, 20 years old. Quixall again. Young boy got into the England side this season. This is his second game for England. Goodness gracious me. Corner kick. Well, if you've seen a better footballer than Matthews, you must be extremely lucky. Free kick against Nordahl for putting his feet up. So Alf Ramsey then with his free kick. It should be got about 2.5 to 3 minutes to go. England 4-3 down. Appeal for a penalty, but Mr. Griffiths waves play on. Quixall offside. according to my watch, about 2 minutes to go, but of course I didn't stop mine when we had that rather lengthy stoppage when Mr. Griffiths, the referee, got knocked out. So how much time has been added for that? Well, I don't know. But I make it 2 minutes to go. England 3, the rest of the world 4. So this looks as if it's going to be the first ever defeat of England by a continental side on English soil. There's no clockwork, as they call Mr. Ocwirk. Corner kick, yes. Taken by Ramsey off the toe. On the outside left is Zeman of Yugoslavia. One of the 4 Yugoslavs in the side at the moment. The others are Čajkovski, Vukas, the right half, and inside left, and the goalkeeper Piera. And the crowd howling to the outside left Zeman to hurry up taking this corner kick because it seems to be wasting a bit of time. Minute to go, I make it, as Mullen has the ball on the far left wing for England. Lofthouse is there, so is Mortensen. But we've got to get the ball across first. There's Lucas, who's come back to help this hard-pressed defence. Every time there's been any pressure, we've had the 2 inside forwards of the world coming back. And now his Boniperti is streaming down the middle of pass to Nordahl. It's a goal, but Nordal's offside now. So he gives it to the inside right Kubala. And there... Ooh! There's Vukas, the inside left. I make it just time now. We're playing the extra time with England 3, rest of the world 4. There's Bill Eckersley trying to put a bit of life into this rather dead forward line of England. Dead except for this gentleman. And I don't need to tell you who it is. And that was the inside right that took the ball off him, Kubala of Spain. Mr. Griffiths there looking at his watch, as you can see. All the spectators wanting the ball to go down the middle. It's crisscross far too much. There's Mortensen. And it's over. Well, the sands of time are very quickly running out for England now. And it looks all over with England beaten by 4 goals to 3. Vera, the former ballet dancer, going to pas de trois, or whatever ballet dancers do to take that goal kick. Goodness. I wonder who did the choreography for this. Now we only have seconds left, Mortensen. I should say a free kick for the rest of the world, but he's given a penalty. Mr. Griffiths has given a penalty. Mr. Griffiths has given a penalty despite the protests, and Ramsey, you can see, well, this is fantastic. It's now in the extra time, so it's up to Ramsey. This will be the last kick of the match. England 4, the rest of the world 4. Ramsey, a penalty for England. And if anybody was asking me, I should say that looks a very harsh award. I thought Mortensen just threw himself, but still, there we are. And I think the whistle is going any second now. There it is. And it seems to me to be a very lucky England to have got away with that. Very, very lucky indeed. Only seconds from the end. Everybody appears to be kissing Mr. Griffiths there now.